Hello. So I just had the mother... I don't know if you can even see me at the moment. Let me know if you can see me. Christ on a bike. Yeah, the power cut was so massive, it reset the ISO on my camera. That's how massive it was. So basically, they're doing work outside the front of the house, and they just completely cut the power. I even lost phone signal, so I couldn't even, like, message you lot to tell you what was happening. And the problem is, because I had it set to save every 30 minutes, because, obviously, I don't know how much we've just lost, because we normally have it set to save after every match, but if we didn't have that on, we could have lost our entire worth of stream there. So, yeah, I'm... Right. I'm just going to log back into the save and see where was the last save point? Please tell me it was recently. 26 past. Oh, that's nearly half an hour. Let's see what that puts us. The 22nd of July. Yeah, let's see. Ah, Jesus. It's not that bad. But bear in mind, obviously, we've been stopped for the last, like, 10 minutes. I don't know how long I was actually gone. Let's see what's actually happened. Where were we at? So it's the Friday after. So it's just before I did these transfer offers. No, oh no, the lights went out and everything. It was just gone. Everything just died, which is not great for the computer equipment there, but there you go. Yeah. I think it's Friday the 2nd, which means we did get the European games, right? Please tell me we got the European games. We did. We got the first legs of the European games, which is great. That's the thing I was worried about the most. I don't think we made... Did we do the centre-back? That's still happening. That's okay. Ins. That's not been confirmed yet, but we've already sorted that out. I think we're okay. I do apologise to anyone having to watch the second part of the VOD here. No spoilers. Sure, so you can't... The shortest time you can have an autosave is 30 minutes. Although, actually, let me just adjust it so it's like a weekly thing or something, maybe. Maybe I should have done that instead. I just wasn't sure how much time would pass, because you know how in the past we've sometimes spent... We lost 2 days. Was it only 2 days? Thank fuck for that. That's actually okay. I think it was mostly just because... Like, I was gone for at least 10 minutes, though, wasn't I? So... Oh, that sucks, Master Trams. I'd much rather you still have your job, you know? Because that's the most important thing. But onwards and upwards. I'm sure that you will find something new and be happier as well. Okay, so that's not too bad. Oh, yeah, so this is Bogado. So this was literally me negotiating it. Yeah, I probably could do it daily, actually. Because we're not going to transfer that. UK Power Works. Well, it's local. It's basically they're building a new estate not that far from me, and they've dug up the whole of the road in front of my house to put in these new cables, and I suspect that they were just turning the power off for that reason. It's a pain in the tits, but I don't think it was on purpose. I think if it's on purpose, they're supposed to notify you that they're going to be turning the power off at certain times, because, you know, people work from home. But... yeah, so I think it was an accident, most likely. But yeah, I might switch it on to daily saves, because it's not going to make a difference if it's daily saves, is it? It's just going to be faster. It doesn't take long to save anyway. I think that was the contract hire range. Apologies if the contract is slightly different to the one that we ended up... Oh yeah, I did this tonight, and then gave him a little bit more money up front. There we go. It was definitely a 5-year contract, because then we were talking about why he couldn't have... We were talking then about why I don't give play... I don't want players with international caps or something like that. Work from home, doesn't it? Yep, well, literally, it's my job. So by definition, it is working from home. But yeah. Right, that's fine. Panther. We'll get these guys in. Half of us are to I was genuinely... If it had gone on for maybe another 5-10 minutes without any power, I probably wouldn't have come back, because it would have already been 3 hours in, and I wouldn't have been able to guarantee that it would have been... Because if it goes again, then we'll probably just have to stop, because there's no guarantee that it'll actually let us continue. So, yeah. Your internet died too. Maybe they're doing it outside your house as well. So, yeah, I do apologise for that, chat. That's a new one. At least the internet's working again now. I suppose. I'll get rid of that as well. You're going to die. Thank you for the 100
Tesco are
bits.
doing 24 packs of Pepsi Max caffeine free for £7 if there's any near you.
I was in Tesco's yesterday and they didn't have any for 20. They had literally the 8 packs and they were still $4.99 each. Sorry, $3.99 each. That's ironic. We literally went to Tesco's yesterday. Also, Kokoto Die, I have bad news for you. Your Patreon regen has chosen to retire. Started today. God damn it, man. I'll have to stop by on the way out from McDonald's later. Yeah, you'll see this in the recap video later this evening, but unfortunately your Patreon regen has chosen to retire. Like, actually chosen to retire. Hello, Mike. Is there more players? Yeah, it's a shame. You're the first person to like officially properly retire, not like just randomly retire. You actually chose to retire in game while still at a club and everything. How do good, Mike? Just had massive catastrophic power cut. We don't want to go for this guy actually in the end, do we? Right. Okay. Not even as a staff member. No, you've gone straight to like full retirement. Yeah. Yes. So Mike, Kane full of love. We've noticed that he's not in the face in the games this year. What gives? Yeah, I'll just set that to daily for the time being. You're so mean. Also, Mike, we need to sort out our summer plans to fill up the summer social calendar. Another 4 hours of stream. Are you about Jack Turner yet? You're not. In fact, you've actually slipped down to 3rd on the list. But again, I'll put the video out with that stuff on it later. But yeah, unfortunately, your performances for Bradford in the Championship you've not played quite as much as they are a Championship club now, and as a result, you slipped down the pecking order a little bit. Should do the room. Nice. I'm just trying to schedule stuff in for the summer, Michael, and I want to make sure that you get some high priority dates, you know? Not sure. Do you know what? We should try and go punting. It worked so well for us last time. Or we meet in a third-party location. Or summit. Provisional European squad. Is that actually out yet? Because I know that it was supposed to be out earlier. But yeah, obviously there was Arda full of love, but we don't talk about him. But yeah, Alex Coombs has now taken your spot in 2nd place behind Jack Turner, now that Jack's actually got some football again. Right. So we literally only lost... I remember us being on the Saturday, because someone asked if we'd had the next legs yet, and I remember looking and seeing the Saturday. Can our regions come back? I wonder. We'll have to keep an eye. Yeah, it's super annoying Slipknot. I do apologise for that, chat. It's... I don't think I've ever actually had a power cut. Ah, here we go. Thank God we don't have to read that. He's still off. As it released. Oh, yes. If you got a link, then drop it in chat. We can have a look. It was Paul Thomas Anderson. He didn't like me bad-mouthing licorice pizza. Sure, they don't respawn. I simply don't know. If it follows the same logic, then they might do. Ice getting near me. I think the closest is probably if Chelmsford's thing is still a thing. Chelmsford's probably the closest one. Low count now. The low count is, I think it was -41, but it might have changed. Ah, look at me with my memory. Who's fought with Beppis? Maybe. I wish I had. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Ah, yeah. Ah, I think it was here. On Famagusta. Or is this the leaked image? Oh, okay. Hang on, let me just zoomy. Chat, we go in low res. Trying to see if there's anything glaring in here. Where's Harrison Reed? Trafford. Surprises me. I don't think he's had the best season at Burnley, really, has he? Where's Kane full of love? Wharton, I'm not against it. I think he's been brilliant. Here to train them with the under. Yeah. Glad to see Watkins in there. Palmer, I mean, he just deserves it. The lack of Henderson is a good thing, honestly. It was crazy that he was still getting in there. I really like Wharton. Quansah's an interesting one. I feel like he's one of those guys that's not going to make the full squad, but it's interesting to get him in there, I suppose. Get some sort of experience being around the national team before being cut, I guess. It's interesting that Trent Linton is a midfielder in here. Curtis Jones, that's intriguing. I love how there's a lot of uncapped players, except for in the striker areas. Admittedly, some of those guys have got like minimal caps in there too, but no Solanke. Yeah. I am still kind of surprised at Tony's inclusion. Has Tony even been that good for Brentford lately? Who do you think would be the most surprising, like, entry if there was to be? Actually, no, that's not true. Who do you think would be the most annoyed people would be if someone was? I suppose Henderson would probably be one of those, right? Best penalty. That'll be good, because that way we can lose penalty shootouts 4-1 instead of 4-0. Fair enough. I mean, looking at England have some really good players, but it does feel like the defence, outside of a few people, is probably our weakest area. But the future seems like there's some quality coming through, at least. I know people do the whole closest to Kane thing, but surely performances should matter at some point. I don't think Manu will dominate this summer, but I'm glad to see him in there, I suppose. The old Southgate knows them one. Yeah, exactly. Wouldn't it be funny if I just cut back to the game there and it had crashed? Whoever is eligible for Ireland. I swear we beat Dingley 5-1 in the old version of this as well. Yeah, Dunk, I guess... What's going on with Brighton? Also, who do you think is going to be Brighton's next manager? Since De Zerbi's off. Right. Pre-recorded, it could be. It could be. Moyes. Yeah, De Zerbi's announced that he's leaving. Which sort of came out of nowhere for me. Jibby, I feel like they're not bidding up Jibby the way I would like. McKenna. That would suck for Ipswich. Sol Campbell. Get Big Sam in. Get Mourinho in there. I'm sure he'll do a fabulous job. I remember looking at this report as well, actually. Yeah, it seems like with that. Do you guys see that video of Allegri storming out of the training ground in a Fiat 500? I really hope it isn't McKenna, because Frank Lampard in there. Right, yeah, I don't think we got up. No, we didn't get as far as this. We've achieved it, chat. Because I don't remember us ever getting to the point of actually signing Bogardo, did we? In he comes. 7.5 million. I think that's a bargain for a player of his kind of quality. I think he's brilliant. And he's only 20 years old. Come on. Ooh, the potential. Do you know what? I still think he's good enough to the point where I'm not actually super fast. Even if he only ever becomes a 4-star centre-back in our team, I think he's still worth it for the money. I really like him. Now, let me get him on heading training immediately. Sir, you're going to learn how to do the things. Are you in the first team? Yes, good. That's fine. Get his Duolingo sorted as well while we're at it. Joao Paulo, cool. Get you in too. Get Panther in. But is it Panther Fruit Twist? He'll be fine for the dev list. I'll offer him out as well. Hopefully I can get some more loans. It feels like loans have been a bit light this summer, which is worrying. I say that, it's still up to like minus... Oh, wait, hang on. Minus 41. I was really hoping that this would be the year that we could get to the positive numbers again, but I think it's going to take a lot more loans to make that happen. Let's get you on language course. Quasi War of 70 million now. I really watch Navarro turn down the contract from Marseille now, and we end up having to pay for him all year. But that'll be on me, obviously. Make the league phase of any European competitions? I don't know, actually. I think we can find out on... Or can you? Yeah. Conference League. So we lost a couple of qualifying rounds to teams there. So we finished 2026-2027 was the first time we made a group stage. We came 35th in the Europa League. That was the year that we got absolutely hammered by Spurs' third choice team. Hey, Daniel. So yeah, I think that was the first season. So that wasn't even that far away. That was only like season 4, maybe? We managed to develop quite quickly, I think. Attack. I'm probably not to win it, I suppose. Leave her for Monaco. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. Can we actually... Ah, no! Don't copyright clip. I can't risk it. Has anyone got a picture? Because it looked really cool, what I saw from that brief clip. I don't want F1 media going after me. But the brief clip I saw of it before it moved on looked really, really good. Is this the... No, they're playing on the Wednesday, isn't it? Right. Quasi War. Okay, that's dropped in fact. 2 or 3 seasons. Yeah. Any tips? I think it just comes down to like... Get good, no. Oh, what's happening, by the way? It depends. Are you managing Sirens or are you doing a different save? Because it's different strokes for different folks. Like with Malta, it's very easy for us to get into Europe initially, and watch this bit actually get claimed. That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? Right, so Navarro's gone. Full season. It's actually just occurred to me, chat. If they were to trigger this, it's actually 10.5 million. Because it's 5.5 optional future fee with another 5 million in installments. So if they somehow did trigger it, they would actually owe us 10 million. They won't do it, of course. Oh, it's just a picture. Nice. King Taunicus, thank you very much for the 18 months, my friend. Ah, here we go. Different from Gibraltar. Gibraltar is, I think, and low enough to the point where your squad strength is actually going to be considerably lower than mine. So it will take you a bit longer in general. Yes. 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 I love it. They've actually gone and changed the livery. It's not like the blue Ferrari. That's nice. I still won't be watching the race, though. I'll watch qualifying, otherwise known as the race. Actually, will I watch qualifying? What day is that? That does look very nice, though, in fairness. I love that. Oh, okay, that's fine. Fine. I might have to run I haven't run the Z-Gens for a little while. Need to definitely do that. But it's Wednesday and Thursday this week that are absolutely crucial for us. I'm still worried about seeing ridiculous second leg defeats for some of our teams here. I'm worried about Sweetie as well. If they were to get knocked out here, they'd actually have quite a lot of work to do still, concerningly. Imagine Sweetie just don't make Europe this year. Race Sunday, yeah. I mean, I'll have nothing to do on Sunday at all, probably, because Pog's at work, and I'm taking the day off. But regardless, I still think I'd rather do anything else than watch no one overtake anybody. Right, hammering a 3-0 up from the first leg. Can we get the first other team to ever win a Champions League tie or qualifier that wasn't us? Because no one's done it so far. Wedding, enjoy. Right, let's have this. Watch them lose 4-0 or 4-1 and go out on penalties. Don't do this to me, FM. Do not edge me like this. Stop bringing other things to my desk. You've still got 3 years. Once you're down to 2 years, then we'll talk. 7-0. Imagine if it was 7-0. The power could always got... This is very true, yeah. Oh no, the power has crashed again. What's that? We're playing against Belize. Oh, now we're here. Right, okay. And random friendlies. We're not caring about those. Oh, these are the trials. We need to sort those out too. Right, that's fine. And that's fine as well. But can we actually get the result? Barely. They were pretty unlucky to lose this game 2-0, honestly. So Hamron do progress to the 3rd round of qualifying for the Champions League. Whew. Love to see it. Komaji, by the way, he had 5 key passes and got a 6.1. Explain to me how that works. Was he at fault for both of the goals? That's crazy. A key pass is usually worth like 2 or 3 points of bump a lot of the time. But I like how Komaji is developing now at Hamron. I think he's actually an underrated, very good player for them. It could be corners, true. But even so, it still seems to count, right? I like Komaji a lot. Right, good. That's 1 through. Insanely. Guaranteed Europa. Oh, yeah, they could be guaranteed Europa. That's true, which is not actually what we want, is he? Then again, they were in the Europa last year, and look what happened there. Nothing. They won, I think, 1 game against Vitória de Guimarães, but I suppose they're not going to get better if they don't play against good sides or something. Nobody wants João Paulo. They don't know what they're missing. They don't want him either. Right, probably time for another offer out. I could try and do not Sweetie, Dingley, but... Like, also, are Nashar ever going to turn down Alberto? Because I swear that's still in progress right now. Yeah, he's still under a bid from Nashar. Maybe it's just it feels like a long time, when in actuality it's not a long time. It's just because of the power cut. Everything feels longer than it was. Let's see if I can actually do this. Dingley. No, maybe it's because he's in... Let me get rid of everyone who's got a bid on. That might be enough. There's a few guys I wanted, though. Oh, okay, a bit of Iron Sealam in there. We like that. Let's try Dingley now. Oh, it worked! So it was just one dude. All right, end of next season. Off you go, lads. See how many of this batch we can get off to Dingley for the summer. Worth noting, though, that Dingley finished behind Zuri last season. Right, Sweetie United. I beg of you, do not bugger this up. Do not lose to Bati Borisov. Because you don't know who they draw in the next round. They could draw someone like RZ in the Conference League qualifiers if they drop down. We want them to drop in as late as possible. Is Iron Sealam on Gozo, or are they just a lower league main island team? I actually forget. Hadrian's trials coming to an end. Okay, they are Gosden. Okay, right. Looks like we're gonna have to sign Hadrian again. A squad player. Please don't demand too much money, Hadrian. We've already explained. Oh God. All right, 11k. Please tell me Will Schooler doesn't want too much more. You won't want as much as that. I probably should ask your agent first, actually. That's on me. Oh, dearie me. Pardon me. That's a bit... See, Will knows what's up. And Honorato, the problem is Honorato is going to be super expensive. Okay, not too much. That's okay. I did send you to Stoke for 8 years, to be fair. You did alright at Stoke last time around. Squad player. To be fair, it doesn't really matter what contract I give him, does it? We're going to be getting rid of you immediately anyway on a free transfer. Babaniak. That's a shame. He's been out on loan for a very long time. He might be our longest serving loanee. Buba Niang has been out on loan for 14 years. It's either 14 or 13. I think this is his 14th year he's just embarking on. Also, we haven't actually had a look at the team report scan for a while. Need to stay on top of that. Team report. Nope, that's the wrong one, Matt. You moron. Team reports 2. And then we'll change the age bracket slightly to 21, just in case. Switch over to the other one of these. And anyone good? Oh, yes. Oh, it's a defence or sporting player. Yeah, he's made absolutely no progress for them, but he's there. Permanent population of 2. Camino's the little island in between Gozo and Malta, is it not? Right. Okay. Oh, hang on. Oh, I actually did that one. I thought it was the first team. Come on. Do not lose any teams here. This could be catastrophic. Yeah, we went to the Maltese Museum of Natural History when we were there, and there was an exhibit about Camino. It was like this like giant map, like 3D map thing, which was kind of cool. Also, loving the badge that Zabuga rocking there. Oh, that's more like it. We needn't have worried. There was never in doubt, chat. Sweetie 5, Batty Borisov 1, they're through. Roy Fleming scores. Sorry Silla bangs a hattie. And a nice little own goal in there to boot. All right, cool. Now what we need to do is have the Domjale haven't absolutely fucked us. I beg of you. Oh, okay. 2-2 draw. Fair. Although they did kind of throw it away a little bit there. A 7-3 victory against Domjale in the Conference League is pretty impressive from a team like Birkirkara. Maybe they have got stronger. Also, you see this guy here, Nick Muiti. I've signed him and loaned him back to them because... what the hell is that value? Because he was getting bids from like Porto, so I decided the best thing we could do is just keep him at the club. The problem is the Maltese sides keep giving clubs really shit release clauses. So we ended up paying 80 grand for him. He's now loaned back for 2 years, but it's really annoying that they keep giving them these really low release clauses. I'm hoping in time we can start to get over that. That wasn't Gozo. Ah, wait, Sock. That wasn't you that was in my DMs the other day, was it? Because someone asked me about this, that we're planning to do a save with the Gozerton team, but I explained that unfortunately in this database, it doesn't work because the Gozerton teams aren't actually playable. Were you the girlfriend? Maybe. Maybe. Sometimes you're the girl, sometimes he's the girl, sometimes you're both the girl. That's hot. Right. Let's see. There we go. Get rid of these guys. The Palace guys are in. This time I'm not going to forget to have a look at some of these guys before we remove them. I'm desperately going to try not to anyway. Right. Okay. Oh, I did it again! Chat is so ingrained into my psyche. I can't help myself. Oh, Christ. I need help. I can't. I did it again. Whilst actively talking about how I'm not going to do it, I just did it again. I acknowledged the players before actually looking at them. Just cue the power cut. Cue the power cut at this point. Oh my god, you can't take me anywhere. Absolute Posnet edema. We've got, wow, he's very expensive. Holy shit. Yeah, I can see why. £40 million for an 18-year-old from Utrecht called Wesley Laflang. Great name, but why is the game... Oh, there's Pamanilkov. I might just confirm these for the time being then. Send them around again until... I'll send them around again because the game's glitched out and isn't showing us the bloody wage demands again. Oh, dear. Posnet... What's his name? Posnet... Edema. Oh, you... Well, he's got reflexes. Bro's got hands. But... he will definitely be the Ugandan national team goalkeeper within 6 weeks at this stage. In fact, he's already capped at under 23 level. Yeah, born in Masaka. Posnet Edema. I didn't know Edema was a surname you can have. Leaflang is a great name. Yeah, we can find a bit of cash in the budget. All of it. Every single penny of our budget. Need a bit of Leaflang. Or whatever his name was. Right, let's see. Well, that wasn't a really surprise. Not the biggest surprise in the world there of Alberto being a penis. Let's try and see if maybe an intermediary could work now. Wow, that's nothing. And it's only a loan. Then again, it's a loan. So providing they don't want him on a free transfer as part of the loan, we should be Gucci. Oh, we had that exact thing earlier, Slip9. We ended up just releasing him when he complained about his playing time. Now, admittedly, that was my fault. Right, so draws for the next round would have happened, right? Please, 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 please. Do not give them an insanely tough draw. Fuck. Yeah, that's going to be a toughie. Aberdeen away from home is not easy. Well, not away from home. Aberdeen at home and away from home. That's very, very difficult. I don't think they get past Aberdeen. Then again, I thought Domžale would be tougher than they were. I'm still not convinced by that. I think we might lose Birkirkara here. It's been a while since we've had a slightly tougher draw from one of our teams in qualifiers, in fairness. So I suppose it's about time. What are we saying for the conference for the Europa League? Oh my god, sweet, you've got Rijeka. That's actually winnable. I think they've got a chance in that. Fair? What about the Champions League? Who did Hamren get? That's the Champions path. There's only a limited number of teams they could literally have got here, so, and it's FC Nordsjælland. Could have been worse. Could have been Dortmund, I suppose. I still think they lose to Nordsjælland, but it doesn't matter because them getting... I'm very curious to see how they do against Aberdeen. Goodyear goes straight to the playoff round, so they're pretty much guaranteed some kind of group stage no matter what, which is nice because they won the cup. Bagada's already making progress. Love to see it. Where is he? May have become somewhat complacent after signing a new contract. Sorry? What are you talking about? May have become somewhat complacent. By signing a new contract, you mean signing the only contract because he's only just signed for us? Gary Cahill needs to get a life, Gary Cahill. You've made great progress over the past 3 days that he's been at the club. Oh, now what's Gaza complaining about? Actually, to be fair, it probably is time for the old coaching switcheroo. Lovely. Always important. Yeah, that's Kevin It. He's done. That's your one. Right, so they've left, but they're all signing for us anyway, so it's not the end of the world. Chelsea making Jezanovic. I'm worried these bids... Actually, our finances are fine, aren't they? We've got, what, 100 and... We've got 99 million in the bank. We're not in any FFP danger anymore. Now we're at 30 million projection, so we're okay for the moment. Hello, Terry. Yeah, I have returned. The National Grid couldn't kill me, but they tried. Little 11-1, bit of a disappointment. Oh, we probably shouldn't be playing our backup tact. Oh, no, we're not. Might just switch that for a little bit, just to see. Hibernian versus Hibernian would be funny as fuck. Oh, Dingley actually took one. Or two. Dingley having a couple of them here. Maybe this is the moment. Most of them are going to say no, though. Although there's another one saying yes to Dingley. A few more yeses. D'Amato's off as well. Dudu's rejected. That's 4 or 5 of them have already said yes. This is the year. Sorry? Okay, that surprises me. This guy was on loan at Sweetie United last year. And they obviously saw him good enough to take. And he's gone to Dingley on loan. He might actually be good for them. Ballas has said no. Wow, that's more than I was expecting. Joao Paulo's gone to Dingley as well. He must have very low rep. Or Dingley are just goated now all of a sudden. Dinko Kristic has said no. God, surprisingly, he's still here. How much? What if I could get money for Dinko Kristic? He's 26. He's unlikely to ever get another loan. Let me see. Ooh. I want to see if he's got any value. Oh my god, he does. I think it would be silly not to just sell Dinko, right? Maybe I shouldn't have done the intermediate, though. I should have just offered him out and see what we could have got on the open market, but... Wolves have come in for Alberto. Here we go. It's a shitty additional fee, but there's no way they're going to pay it. But they are going to pay us money. The fact that there's an actual fee in here means we know that they're not going to trigger it, so I'm actually willing to accept that, because that's going to give them a season of loanery. There's another loan. Schooler's coming in, which we can flip immediately. Cool. The thing is that Dingley have got worse since last year, as far as I'm concerned, so it's weird that they've gone for them. Chris Rose as well? That's a lot of guys all of a sudden. That second tier projection does have them as 5th place now. Maybe Zuri just had an absolutely ridiculous season that's kind of caught everyone off guard. Right, so Will Schooler's in. We will do a loan using that. Osama Risky's gone as well. Hadrian's in. Where can we get Hadrian to go to? Ooh, why are these so expensive? What the hell? Are we just about to make a load of money off of Hadrian? I'll take you. £10 million Hadrian's worth. Turns out all we had to do was sign Hadrian. What about Gianluca Honorato? Another one to Dingley. Falls through. He failed his medical. What's the issue? What ails your friend? Oh, yeah, he does have a broken foot, in fairness. But I see them want him as well. Hadrian to Dingley, Honorato. I mean, if those two are worth that much, just how much do you think Honorato's going to be worth? Less, ironically, but that's fine. Just loans again. I'll just take that one. Good stuff. Yeah, it's weird that the Hadrian one works. That is very strange. Maybe it's because he's been here before. I simply do not know. Yet more of them. I think Dingley are going to take like 15 guys off this one batch. There's still more of them going to Dingley. With that many, I'm going to run it again because so many players have just gone to Dingley that their squad status simply cannot not have improved. They'll have just got better players. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to go through and extend a load of contracts, but I'll do that off stream because that's an absolute nightmare. Snowball and Swallow. Fucking hell. It's a sentence uttered. Oh, okay, Shibenek. Oh, God. Oh, well. Well, having them fully scouted anyway. Wait, I don't have Rosenborg in there? I know I don't have those guys, but that's fine. We'll get those guys in there as well. Let's keep an eye on that. Yeah, Zlatko Jukic. Hot. He is only 15. There's a long way to go with him. Offers for Kristic. £2.6 million. Yeah, I'll take that. Like, it's probably less than we paid. Actually, it probably isn't, is it? It's, with someone like Dinko... Actually, no, wait. Didn't we pay quite a lot of money for Dinko Kristic? Are we about to lose money on Kristic? Or was it just, like, considered a lot of money for us at the time? Oh, no, we paid a lot of money. We paid £7 million for him. Whoa. That was a bad piece of business from us there. University... I love that for you. Universitatea... Craiova? Okay. Cool bit of Romania move there for Will Schooler. Fair. Love that for you. Hello, Pogs. We had a fucking power cut. Oh, Nieto. That's only 300 grand, but we'll take it. It's where you get the big bucks, yeah. Anderlecht have withdrawn, that's fine. I nearly accepted that accidentally then. Yeah, that's fine. We'll send him to Rangers. I can't see anywhere that could backfire on us. Sticking force in the... There we go. It's Forest with a loan. Let's just see what the loan actually is. I think the deals are the same on both, aren't they? I suspect they're identical. So it's 2.5... There's 5 million pounds. And they're going to pay us some money for you as well. The question is, well, this is the thing. I'm going to accept both and you can decide because I think they're identical. Yep, they are. So I'll accept them both. And you can make your own decision as to where you'd like to play. Romania mentioned. Oh, dear. Are you still wanted by someone? You're not. You offer a lot of money, though. I wonder at what point we cash in on Villarreal. I wonder if we were to get a genuine bid on him, I might be tempted. Particularly with the new guy. And I'm still going to trust Perez for this one season. And we still have Henry. Even though Villarreal was very good. Oh, here we go. Honorato. Right. And now these are actually slightly different. We'll have to investigate them individually. So 3.6 million. That one's offering more money, but they're paying... Ooh, God, they're basically the same still, I think. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. Either way, we get some money in the meantime. Oh, Brera. What if they've got any new amateur talents that we can steal after? Oh, yeah, of course, it's reset my view, isn't it? I guess him. Yeah, a Bundesliga move or a Bundesliga move. Actually, I'm not sure he's actually worth it somehow. We've got better loan farmers joining us. Wait, you said there was a guy there called Feta Feta? Surely not. Sorry, Hammond versus Norgeland with a Via. I probably would be tempted to, speaking of, actually, try to find a way to move him on. Let's see what intermediaries might say. Well, I'll tell you what, some of these are quite big. Because remember, we've got the new guy to play in place of Padilla, for the time being anyway, on a 2-year loan. And I feel like with someone like Avia, it might just be best to cash in. Although I do wonder if actually we ask his agent first. Okay. They're loans, though. But they're loans with options, so we can then sell it. Yeah, good point. Let's offer him out, see what happens. Yeah, the Portuguese loan guy is the one I'm paying a lot of our hopes on, I suppose. Christ. This is the screen that sometimes crashes the game. I'm going to preemptively save it. Not crashes the game, but rather causes the game to hang an insane amount. Yeah, Al Nasser lacking the financial power. How much do they think we're going to ask for him, if that's where we're at? Oh, we actually did it that time. That's fine. It's just going to save again in a minute anyway, isn't it? I don't know why I saved it there when we've literally been having it save every day anyway. Wait, is it actually I knew it. This fucking monthly loan stats. This page causes such bad lag in FM now. And there was me thinking I'd avoided it. Oh no. Do you know what, chat? You were also deprived of a whiz quiz today because I was able to go for a wee while the power was out. Fill up my drink and everything, and you didn't even get a whiz quiz to show for it. Yeah, we've just got to wait it out, unfortunately. So how's it going, chat? How's life? What do you think of the England squad? In the dark. Well, luckily the bathroom... Luckily it's daylight, Hadrian. I didn't have the curtains drawn in the bathroom, mainly because there's no curtains in the bathroom. Quiz us now. Why would I do such a thing? See what we got. Oh, someone's following me on Instagram. Cheers for that, Mike Jones. I appreciate that. What else we got? How's the video we put out earlier doing? Power cut puns. Hit me with them, chat. I might as well actually... Oh, I haven't even got browser loaded. Brave didn't shut properly. No shit. Don't have a bathroom window. Don't have a bathroom window? How do you survey the neighbourhood? Big up Mike Jones. Hell yeah. Yeah, is my internet even working properly? There we go. Also, weirdly, the video, the space video that I put out, the one that it got randomly picked up in the algorithm last night and this morning, and I don't know why. I mean, because it did appallingly, and all of a sudden over the last few hours, like since last night, it started getting little bits of algorithm pickup, which I haven't really had on any video since like last year. So many great bad jokes. It's what you need. It's because I actually spent time writing a script for that one and writing jokes out myself. Well, not all of them, obviously. Some of them are just off the cuff. Yes, Mike. Big up you. I rate that. I don't know if I even... I think I did put a picture of Pog and I with the rig on there, I believe. Most of it's just pictures of us in Copenhagen. But it was that. It's the space... The I Made a Team Play Their Home Games in Space one. The one that I released on Saturday morning. Hey! There we go. No, I write jokes. I was like, no, I'm actually going to sit down and write a script for this one. All the jokes that are in... Once the matches start, that's all off the cuff. But it's all the stuff before that. I got to write them scripts, you know. I can't be funny off the dome every time. Alberto's movies. That's fine. Work permit's all good. Oh, Skendia. Let's go. What do you have to do to get a follow back from that? Oh, wouldn't you know? I follow you on TikTok, Inferno. How dare you suggest these things? I don't follow many other people on TikTok, let me tell you. This is where you're like, no, Matt, that's not me. That's a different guy with the same name as me. Is it actually reset again? Oh, that crap. Free Bellatrix giveaway. Oh. Now you're talking. I write tragedies. Yeah, that's most of my videos lately. Your nonsense reposts. I do, because they always show up on my timeline, and I just see I see your name at the top, and I'm like, yep. Chat, they did it again. Chat, they've gone and done it again. Hamren have beaten Norgeland 1-0. And again, probably deserved it. Hassan Al-Khamarji, once again the heroes. They're only one game away from the playoff round of the Champions League. This is feeling like they've actually made some progress. Considering their squad is still mostly loans. That's exciting. Pretty winnable, yeah, but like, we've seen them fuck this up in the past. He does, yes. Opposite and put them at the center of the earth. It doesn't work. There's a limit to how low you can take it, and the game doesn't change anything. The game doesn't consider being below sea level to be of a noteworthy, like, thing that causes any impact in the games. That was a question we got a lot when we did the Everest one last time around. Right. Linfield up against Anderlecht. The Battle of the Giants. But yeah, next up for me, it's the Retro Agent video, and then maybe this lower league video that might take a long time to make. I'll be making other stuff in the meantime, but I just want to start, like, doing... just focusing on things I enjoy at this point, because I feel like next year is kind of make or break for me as a content creator with FM25. Oh, that was the Wonder Kid guy, not the other guy. I got confused. Yeah, it looks like none of these trials really did a lot for us. Kern, Popovic, Rodriguez. Yeah, these are all just sort of very mid players that would be too expensive. Spartans. Maybe he's talking about Blythe. I think I mentioned this on Sunday stream, didn't I? But like Tom... Oh no, it might have been... Either way, Tom got a mention on the Ramble, and I was like, pick up him. No, I definitely did mention that on stream. A lot of Dutch intake players, yeah. I think, I don't know, it's been a weird year as far as contents go. It basically, the game exploded and I was like, oh damn, okay, here we go. And then basically Christmas hit and then it just, the arse fell out of it, essentially. Why make or break? Because at the end of the day, if I can't make money, I can't do my job and I have to do something else. So when the YouTube side of things drops from like 10x, it becomes quite difficult. So at the moment, it's like, it's okay. But if it's like that next year, then it just can't continue at that kind of level, basically. But we'll see. To not try and butcher his name. I do my best. I try. Leagues are more boring. I don't know, honestly. I think part of the reason that there's been more of a less interest in FM this year, I think, is partly just because of all the stuff people are expecting for FM25. Because if we didn't know anything about what's coming with FM25, I think there'd be more interest in FM24. But because we know what's coming to an extent with FM25, it's... knowing about it so early, I think maybe took the shine off of FM24 a little bit. And that things will either be exploding with FM25 or just kind of go back to exactly where they were before. But we'll see. That's my hope anyway. Either that or just what people are looking for in terms of content has changed over the course of the last few months. The sort of videos that I would put out last year, in terms of the same genre of video, if you like, that would do 50,000 views, now do like 7. So clearly, and they're not the same video by any means, they're just in the same genre of video. So there's obviously some kind of change in what people what people want out of an FM video. So it's about me trying to understand what that is and learning how that can be. And I do wonder if these sort of like stories, but are really self-contained, are perhaps what people are looking for, potentially. Let's it down a little bit. Potentially, yeah. Although I do think there were some big improvements with FM24, especially the match engine in general. Like, yeah, like the season before the reg changes, yeah. Well, that's what I'm looking at with the non-league youth academy challenge thing with Loughborough. But I'm going to investigate that. You know, that's the sort of thing I could do as one video, but I'd rather do it like decent length videos, but like they're 10 years covered at a time. You're right. I suppose FM23 being, but this is the thing. I don't think FM23 was bad as a game overall. I just mean I don't think that it was anywhere near as much of an improvement on FM22 as it should have been. Because someone had a massive go at me when I said that FM23 was the best one they'd released, because technically it was, but it was so tiny bit better than FM23 that FM22 didn't really warrant a like title upgrade, if you like. Across the board, you know. I've seen other content creators talk about it, which made me feel a little bit better about it, but I think it's just people are doing different things, right? Particularly when you're at the weird level where I am, where I'm still sort of on the low end of FM content creation as far as the guys that are pro, like the guys that do this as a job. So we'll see. Like I went from getting like 5,000 subs a month to like 300, like that. It's crazy how much it dipped off. Luckily, I've still got some videos that are doing quite well from before, but yeah, it's not great. I'm a pro. Well, it's something, you know. And just go. This isn't me complaining. This is me sort of stating facts and trying to work out where I can improve to, you know, continue being able to do this as my job. It's fine. If it all else fails, I'll become a postman. EA Sports tile. Yeah, but I've noticed this year more than... Oh, hello. Are they actually going to put a bid in? Generate funds. Lads, what possible issue could you have with funds? You've got a £71 million transfer budget, you bastards. Zenlas, thank you very much for the 10 months.
Hard for me to catch streams, but still making sure to support my world's okayest streamer.
I appreciate that, thank you. I think that with the stuff, yeah, we'll have to see. Luck of showdowns. I don't believe so, no, because my videos are often based around the algorithm as far as YouTube goes, and basically I haven't really had any videos go into the algorithm as far as since like Christmas, really. Ironically, the one I put up the other day did poorly initially, but it seems to be gaining traction now, which is weird. Fallout from Premier League years. I don't know what Fallout there would be from Premier League years, honestly. It just didn't perform very well at the end of the day. I'm still extremely proud of it, though. Post from Matt. There you go. More titty thumbnails. Well, yeah, unfortunately, I don't think the thumbnail from my last video is very good, but unfortunately, with me doing them now, it's
Here's a fun fact.
the limit. There's a limit to my thumbnail editing ability, unfortunately. Hamsucho, thank you for the follow. I do need to get a black and white cat. This is very true, yeah. Right. Let's see. If they were to come in with a bid on a VIA, that would be very intriguing. Because I think we could actually not bid them up so much, but like an episode, yeah, which I'm totally fine with, by the way. But I actually don't have the design ability to make them like that, sadly. I just simply do not have that, particularly as I'm very out of practice. I probably was better at it like over a year ago when I was still doing my own, but then I stopped doing them for like a year, and now I've got super out of practice with it. So there's an element of that as well. But I can always tell when a video's got a bad thumbnail because of there's a certain analytics figure. Sweetie with the 1-0 win. Roy Fleming. Deserved. Yeah, which is interesting, Gaff. And I think that's actually okay because that's the sort of content I enjoy making more. So that's actually fine with me. I think I just need time to make it happen. Lovely. Stood facing the sun for the Angola video again. The question is then, how did Aberdeen and Bikikara get on? Chat, I would like to formally apologise to Vladimir Staver. Oh my god, this is what I mean. Like, do you know, ironically, the last 2 seasons where we've had the full plethora of Maltese sites in Europe, a lot of that's actually occurred, those qualifiers have occurred off camera because we've not been playing those rounds, right? I've been genuinely worried at times that people just simply won't believe that they're actually making the progress that they are and that I'm just like save scumming them or something. And now it's great that you can see that this is the sort of stuff they actually do. Admittedly, they've not pulled off a result like this so far during those. But like, it's just nice to sort of get a bit of vindication on that one, I suppose. Oh, beautiful. Although what I will say is, it sucks that they conceded a 92nd minute goal. 2-0 would have been so much better. Call of power cuts these days. I would never do such a thing. That's glorious. Any huge surprises in here as well? I love that there's still the Champions Path games going on here as well. Wait, sorry. Ferencváros are in the Champions Path of the Conference League. Is Hungary that shit? Have they really fallen that far in this save? Getting a bit of traction. Yeah, the problem is with episodic series, Stu, is simply that people don't watch them, from what I've noticed. It's the moment you get anything in episode 2, it's like, congratulations, you've now got a quarter of the views. Admittedly, this thing I'm working on might well end up having multiple episodes, but I feel like there'll be enough in them that it won't matter. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking myself out of it. We'll see. I do want to try the idea with the Loughborough thing, though. I think that would just be fun more than anything else. It's a weird one, Thomas. We had a power cut. Carry the cover. God, yeah. Yeah, if you haven't checked out the space video, please do. I think it's a fun one. Plus, I think with the youth thing, it would also give me a chance to get back to some of the content I really used to enjoy making with, like, when I used to do Let's Plays. It's not really a Let's Play, but it kind of scratches that itch a little bit. No, we actually did have a full-on power cut. They've cut one of the wires or something outside or whatever. Let's have a look at Hungary. What is the coefficient stake with Hungary? They're 31st, which is bad, but it's not playing in the Conference League Champions Path bad, is it? Yeah, I was going to say, if you haven't seen the space video, you will never see a higher scoring game than the one I managed to achieve. And thankfully, in the video, it was actually the highest one of my tests. They lost to Breithablik. They lost to Breithablik. Then they scraped past the Dude Lounge. 20 minutes on Key Hearts. Oh, Hadrian, ye of little faith. It took me over 2 hours of recording to record that video, over an hour of which was just watching that game. It was like watching it on full match. Good old Breithablik. The goalkeeper getting man of the match was genuinely hilarious. Not an FM. Wait, where have you seen higher? I must know. RFS are Latvian. They used to be the team that... So they were the team that used to have the insane stadium. Lutra Faroe Islands team. You're right, they were beaten by Klaksvik, weren't they? So actually, maybe we're doing Breidablik a disservice. Any other leagues turned on? No, just Malta. I think that was who RFS was. I used to have them literally... Yeah, so they used to play in the stadium that had a park bench in it, basically. But unfortunately, they changed stadium, and I've now forgotten the name of the stadium that is just the park bench. I used to have it genuinely saved here as a bookmark. That's the unwanted list, isn't it? I don't believe I do. Yeah, I still have Arda and Endrick saved as bookmarks. Do it again on full match. It'd be somehow shorter. Oh, Hadrian's the kind of guy that would know. Can anyone remember the name? Oh, it's their reserve teams. Ah, he's got it. Arcadius. That one? No. I think I've spelled it wrong. Ah, oh, fuck. How do we find it? Because can we see their second team stadium? Let's see. I'm not sure. How do we even see that? I really want to show you because it's one of my favourite stadium pack pictures in FM. It could be facilities, yeah. Youth Stadium. There we go. R2 Stadions. Nope. Ah, bugger. That one? Nope. Ah, bugger. Maybe it's not attached to them in any way these days. The captain's name. Was he by any chance Malagasy? Wait, the captain? Was it a different team's captain? I love the fact they have a Japanese captain who's now retiring as it goes. Headshot. Thank you very much for the follow.
And have a lick me yarbles.
Fuck. I'm so annoying. I just really want to show this fucking stadium now, and I can't for the life of me remember what it's called. If we do find it, I'm simply going to bookmark it again for next time. Basically, it's just a stadium that is... It's just a park with some benches. It's even worse than the stadium for beaches that we looked at earlier. Although, admittedly, the stadium picture for this is... I love how blurry they are as well. It just gives it... Yeah. Oh, I definitely had a bookmark in F23. Just so I can keep showing it off. It's Thomas Henry. He's the Scottish guy, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. Vida, I guess, does get to stay as captain. Eventually, that is going to dwindle, though. Because his game time this season is going to be severely reduced. He's 30 years old now. It's just... What a player he's been for us. I was looking through the best 11s off stream. And if you were to guess, chat... Actually, here's a good one for you. If you were to guess who has the most appearances in all competitions for Sirens, who would you think it would be? Meanwhile... Iana Skred... Ah, is that? Yes! Yeah, teachers play the same stadium. There it is. That's the stadium. So it's RFS 2. It might not have shown up. Yeah, so it is RFS 2. But we can't actually get to there through the facilities page. So there it is. What a shout. It just looks like a random school playing field. It's got a bench in it. That lady's got some nice water. Placio Camp. Well, it is one of those, yeah. Yeah, it's probably because it's considered a separate team. But when you're in here... It sort of doesn't at the same time. Stadions. Stadions is doing a lot of heavy lifting in that one. So yeah, I'll show you. Best 11 overall. 320 appearances for Sirens in all competitions. It is, in fact, Kamga. And I would have had my money on it being Vida, but it's not even close. Like, 320 appearances, 113 goals for Kamga in all competitions as well. Yeah, he's just next level. Vida with 39 goals. Palacio with 57. I mean, Palacio is actually the closest one after that as well. After that, it just does. I love that Jar Jar is still in there as well. On the left-hand side. And I love that it still has us in a 4-4-2, even though we've not played that in like 10 years now. Oh, the Fans Player of the Year thing. Yes, I saw that. So, Club records, players. So what do you reckon then? Fans Player of the Year. So it's this one here. Oh, wow. Eric, did they just vote for the player who scored the most goals? No. That's wild, actually. Yeah, Lucius. There's a lot of those guys. Watara was extremely good for a while. Yeah, Granillo, who's now a coach. No, the director of football, in fact. Signs domestic-based players. Yeah, you can't be doing that, buddy. Marza, of course. Back-to-back for Ronnie Shallow as well, who's now at Eintracht Frankfurt, in fairness. He's a good player. Vida, obviously. Vida's only won one Fans Player of the Year, and Kamga has only got one of his own as well. Nice to have him back. Yeah, Kwasi Donsu, obviously retired after returning back to Ghana. He was only here for the first season of the save, I think. Grenier played for a team called Brown. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Atletico Brown. What a lovely badge. Yeah. Fofana has a really weird link with the club in the sense that, yeah, he's favoured personnel, despite him only really ever having one good season for us. And he's been around the block a little bit. 205 grand a week. Yeah, the fact that their badge doesn't even have any brown. Does brown mean something different in Argentinian Spanish? Just keeps... Oh, he's finally gone to Saudi. Shitletico. Padilla got one. Perez. The fact that Nunez got one as well. Which sort of does make sense because he did have that ridiculous... And I assume that was the year when he banged 20-odd goals. So it kind of makes sense to me as to why he... Yeah, got it. Right, let's see. A lot of them do seem to have gone to Saudi. And then obviously Lahovi has won it back-to-back years now. And it's surprising to me that there's no interest in him from other clubs. I don't think we've had a single bid on Lahovi in this entire window. Which, considering I think he's probably our best player in some ways... Yeah, Nunez definitely deserved it that year for sure. Yeah, he got the bag, basically. He got stupid amounts of money. Just want to check for some reason. Yeah, the game has really screwed us, hasn't it? The fact that we used to be able to scroll on the Guam page and see loads of brilliant Guamanian club names. Like, where's Crispy Mama Gluttons? Where's Carpet Masters? Where's all our personal favourites? The fact that the game has removed us this opportunity. So it's in the general channel chat, Jimmy. It should be pinned in there in theory. Now, as I said in the video, it's very early development at the moment, but it does work because I used it at the start of this season to find some new guys for us to have as loan coaches, if you like. Big 5 clubs ahead. Yeah, I know. Give me back Carpet Masters. I think the replacing player IDs things for me is definitely worse because as much as it's sucks to lose these clubs, I guess you could argue that there's the trade-off that the game is slightly faster. Although we do lose a lot of memes, and I feel like memes are extremely important, but that's an entirely selfish endeavour. The player ID reusing thing is crazy because it's already causing problems in this save. Same as always, too, except with a 10-minute break in between when the power went down entirely. Is this one of their... Oh my god! That's so kind of... Actually, I don't hate it. It's good old Almirante Brown. That's Almirante Brown to you. I'm guessing he was an admiral. I don't hate it. I actually... We need a close-up of his face. Very important. Oh my god, the back. Also, is that a Hungarian flag? Look at the back of the damn thing. That's incredible. It's not quite Gas Boys, but it's close. That almost looks like a Hungarian flag. A league club too. Ooh. Yeah, also, good point. Where are you putting the shirt number? And also, what colour is the shirt number? White wouldn't work. Black wouldn't work. Yellow wouldn't work. Blue? Like, what the hell colour do you put over the shirt here? I guess you put like a white shirt number with a black outline or vice versa. But either way, shirt number goes on the sale just really little. Just whack a 7 in there. Take the back, get rid of the front. Skegness market vibes. Yeah, absolutely, Tim. Drop them in chat. If you got a link. 40 quid. I don't know. It's about... I don't know if I'd stretch to 40 quid for a meme shirt. I like to draw the line somewhere. Bit of DH, I suppose, yeah. Those are all those trials finishing, which is okay. Probably about time we offered out some more of the loanies again. Oh, so this is the guy, William Brown. Is he Hungarian by any chance? Nope. He was born in County Mayo. Died in Buenos Aires. Makes sense. There you go. There he is. He looks a lot less imposing in that. But there you go. Apparently it's a white number. I just don't see how that could possibly work. But I almost kind of want to see a link. I kind of want to see a picture of their like actually wearing it in match now, just to prove that that's actually possible. Or is this like one of these t-shirts that's like, it's a limited edition thing that isn't actually for use properly? Yeah, I was going to do another Dingley run. Because with the sheer amount of players that we just got out on load of Dingley, it makes me think there's a chance. Who are you under a bid from now? Oh, Wolves, yeah. Those bids seem to take ages. I don't know if this will actually let me do it this time. It should do. Come on. Yes, nice. I'll be amazed if we don't get at least one more guy going out on loan, now that Dingley have just taken an absolute metric buttload of players from us. What if this has changed again? 13-2. I think it has gone in their favour slightly. How many players did Dingley have on loan? In fact, it's better to ask how many players Dingley don't have on loan, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 7 of Dingley's squad are not on loan from us. The other 35 are. They have 35 players on loan from us. It's a shame they're all shit. They've got Freddie Anderson. Is he a goalkeeper? He's not. And he's Norwegian. You can't escape him, Inferno. He's there for you. And he's here to rock you like a hurricane. Best player in the second division. I don't know if we could even really... I don't know how we'd figure out who the best player in the second division is. But that's the white version. But as you say, they're not afraid of absolute messes. I mean, Argentina, are they not the league where you can have like players with 3 numbers? Where you get players wearing like 999 or something? Dream 11. Oh, it's true, yeah. I hadn't thought about that. So Challenge League, Dream 11 is these guys. In fact, we'll do it on the big page so it's slightly bigger. So yeah, it's mostly Melita players. Generally told me she would leave me for Freddie Anderson. I mean, he's an attractive man, Inferno. I've got to be honest. Also, she sounds like a dick, if you don't mind me saying. That's just kind of mean. How can anyone do that to you? You're lovely. And Kobo up top for Valletta. Actually, he does have really nice, pure finishing ability. And does it say who? Go back to the season preview. Highlighted star player, so it's this guy, Claudio Silva of Melita. Who's actually not one of our guys. I'm not entirely sure. So, Anua's the best. This guy here. Yeah, in fairness, he's worth £23 million. Why is he worth more than half of the like players that are in our first team squad? To be fair, he's actually very good. I really do like him. He's the sort of guy that would probably get... He's a 2-star player playing in the second tier. Christ on a bike. That does not work, Tomb. No, because that's a PDF. It's also... You've copied that from what I can see directly out of a URL. Sorry, no, a URI. So which one's this? So this is Flamengo stuff. Or have I... Oh, it's just deals. Yeah. Hello, Dino. Who wants a bucket hatch? Okay, that's actually kind of sick. The Fiorentina one. Oh, Malta goalkeeper shirt. Where? Whoa. Oh, yeah. 12 quid. Well, we all know that's being bought after stream, don't we? We just know that's definitely getting bought by me after stream. I've got the home kit. I've got the away kit. Might as well have the Malta goalkeeper shirt, especially for $12.99. And I bet I can get a discount on that as well. Oh, what a shout. Yeah, I'm 100% buying that after stream. Not even any doubt about it. Have they got my size? I usually go for larger football shirts just in case, because then they're baggy. Quantity. High. I don't know how many I've just bought there. All of them. Damn. Cool. Thank you for that. That's actually kind of sick. I don't mind that. Yeah, I just accidentally buy 10 of them. And I give them away. What shade is that? It reminds me of... It's like a kind of... Ooh, what would we call that? What would we call that green? It's almost like a mint... A mint green. That's the sort of what I'm getting anyway. Steal your bank details. Pfft. No, I can't. I wouldn't want to lose the absolutely no money I have in my bank account, chat. Whatever will I do? How will I pay for McDonald's later? Bottle green? Is that what you would consider a bottle green? I only asked this because I was reading a book this morning and a woman's dress was described as being bottled green, and I have no idea what that meant because I'm like, green bottles are not always green. This bottle, which of these is the green? Like, I've never really understood that. Yeah, I would just deal in Malta shirts. Like a Heineken glass. I guess. Yeah, I always buy, even when I was really skinny, I would buy, like, L football shirts. I don't get colours either. Like, what is burnt umber? Like, what is that supposed to be? Spearmint extra chewing gum. Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it? Yeah. Should work. Oh, nice. Just as a future reference, if you don't know about Gyatso, I would definitely have a look into Gyatso because it's really, really useful for setting leaks. Holy shit. Yeah, he's bloody insane, actually. The passing and vision of that kind of age is great. Particularly if you actually are playing him as an advanced playmaker, he's going to be seriously good. Maybe lacks a little bit of mobility, but is that the end of the world? Catbox. I've never heard of Catbox. I've always just used Gyatso. Literally, a lot of the things I use when it comes to software and various methodologies, it comes to when I first got into doing content and stuff, me just talking to someone and then being like, hey, that's a thing. I used Bandicam for the longest time as my recording software for videos and stuff. It wasn't until like 2019 that I switched out of it when Nerdphonic was like, what are you doing? Oh. Clear with links. Oh, really? To be fair, I do find it annoying though with Gyatso. So, for example, I take a screenshot like this, right? That when I actually... You get this shit. Because I tried to sign up and log in and it just refused to let me sign up to their website. So that is kind of a pain in the tits, I must admit. So I might have to have a look into Catbox. I've literally never heard of it. Unregistered Hypercam 2. Oh. Maybe. Permission to post photos in the Discord. I don't believe you do, no. I think you might just have to have been in there a certain amount of time. It was to stop... Basically, a few years ago... Probably about 2 years ago now. We had someone post, like, gore... Not just in our Discord, but in a load of the Discords of various FM content creators. So as a result, we have to implement a series of checks, basically, to prevent that from happening. It's annoying, particularly in the skin chat, because it means people can't post pictures of what's going on with their skin for Saz when they're brand new, which is why they have to DM him. Also, Saz, I hope you're okay, man. We haven't seen you in stream for a little while. I know you were taking a little break from just things in general, but I just want to, if you actually somehow see the VOD here, I hope you know that we miss you, and also hope that you're okay, man. Only 30 million. Oh, we're getting that seasonal discount, chat. Yes, yeah, Gyatso is usually the way to go, I would say.
It's good.
Right.
You came in summer.
King of the Orgy wasn't even
winter,
any good. Yeah, all the
can
love to
get
Saz. What a guy.
depressing.
Pedrovsky, thank you for the follow. Hearts in chat for Saz. I wasn't intending to do that, but let's go for it. Yeah, you guys are a bit naff, aren't you? Shame, because there's cool nationalities in there. Saxon Stratton. Right. This sounds like an investment firm that would go under for insider trading. Do you know what I mean? And they'd have really fancy-ass adverts that had, like, almost like a perfume commercial, but what they're actually doing is, like, hedge funds. Saxon Stratton, your money's safe with us until it's not, until we're actually running a Ponzi scheme. They're 100%... I bet they were named in the Panama Papers. It's so niche. I know it's such a niche thing to say, but I'm glad that you're with me on this one. Do you know, I think the reason is because wasn't Jordan Belfort's company called Stratton Oakmont, and I think that might be why it kind of tricked that in my head, potentially. Okay, that was weird. Favorite player in the Sirens team? Probably still Vida. Although... Ooh. Lahovi's an underrated shout. Kamga, maybe? Jordan Belfort's a face in the game. Paid enough for it. There we go. Right, so there's also another Lusutan guy here to chat. So what I'm going to do this time is not skip them, so we can actually have a look at them. Watch me go. Watch me go. Report. And he's not skipped them. Look at him go. He's learning. Whew. And also Roy. Roy is also a goat, yes. Right. You're not free, but we're scouting you anyway. So you two I can disregard, although I do want to have a little look at Mr. Oscar Torres here. Still doubted me. To be fair, after the display I put on last time, I could not blame you for doubting me one iota. Right, so there's old Leaflang. Just skip them all. I literally took my hand away from the mouse. Yeah, so I use Honey, and it will probably have that in there, but often I use Ellis often has a discount code, so I usually just use Ellis's one. Because I like supporting content creators. Porto. £12 million. Were we in the market for a winger? I still wouldn't pay £12 million for him, honestly, but I'd be more likely to. Use Carlisle. I use Carlisle, honey. Yeah, he's very well-rounded, isn't he? In fact, I think the only thing I'm caring about now when it comes to the... Actually, I suppose if he's going to play as the advanced playmaker, it's not the end of the world. When I'm looking at ball winners now, the only thing I care about is tackling, work rate, and stamina. £11 million is a lot of money, though. He does have a Denmark cap already, though, so maybe still keep an eye on him. Right. You're cheap. Wait. I swear this guy was on the next gen list a couple of seasons ago. I recognise the name Darius Vilk. Eloranta. You do not sound... there's the rest of your name. Trygve Solberg Eloranta. I was worried that he wasn't sounding Norwegian enough, but luckily he came in with the Trygve, so we're all good. Born in Nesseden. He's a similar type of player to Kjell Skeven, who is another guy who's also at Brann. Okay, cool. Yeah, more information required on him. Johan Mercier, you're 27. How did you get in here? As good as he is, I assume I may have been looking at him when he was at Ghent. Barrera. These guys are very mid, aren't they? Martinez guy is 27 as well. Is he still at Young Boys? He's the kind of... I swear this guy was one of those ones we thought was going to leave them ages ago and then just never did. I can't be the same guy. He wants way too much money for us, but Paz, he's that other guy. Really weird country. Bhutan or Brunei, no. But we have signed some pretty niche players. Like, we signed a Micronesian. Admittedly, we've released him now for the memes. Eloranta is finished. Yeah, I was going to say, Ranta, yeah, like Kiviranta. My brain immediately, particularly when it comes to Finnish names, I just go straight to hockey players. Yes, we signed the Lasutin goalkeeper from Real Madrid, who's now on loan at Slima, and I suspect he may get a friend soon, because João Celo here is also Lasutin. New Caledonian. We do like a good meme signing. When it comes to nationalities, it's always like, if they're a slightly more obscure nation, bang, congratulations, you're just there. Ever so slightly better. But the Maltese clubs, they've been starting for ages. We've got Hamren have actually won. They won a round of the they won a round of the Champions League and are now winning their first leg from the second round as well. But we'll have to catch up with that on next stream because, wow, it's already 3 o'clock. All right, let's have a look at this guy first. You signed Vladislav shit out of him. Why wouldn't you, right? Who wouldn't want Vladislav shit in amongst them? Oh, he's only 16. Yeah, so, Steve, did you miss the power cut? I might just send those guys around again. Oh, I already have, haven't I? Look at me go. We'll just have when he's 18, yeah, unless he signs a new contract or something. On the topic of hockey, ooh. Kazakhstan, yeah, that's wild, but then UK exists. Not that we're in the same group as them. I was really hoping we might get some kind of result after the respectful performance against Canada. Yeah, that Denmark game was the one. That was our chance. On Friday against Denmark, losing that 4-3. No, I'm just happy to be there, you know? At this stage, it's like, I'm just happy to be around. Right, let's see. Who have we got? Now, I promised I was going to raid Amy this time because I raided Gav last time, so we're going to raid Amy this time. And, yeah, cool. It's nice to add new people into the streaming raid. What's the word I'm looking for here? Rotation. Got them in it. Am I spelling her name right? Amy, there's 2 E's. So sorry if I got this wrong. I always wait for the person's face to pop up at the top of the chat. So, thank you very much for joining me today, chat. I'm sorry that this had to be so truncated like that with that horrendousness in the middle. Yeah, I'll see you lovely people on Thursday when we get stuck in. I'll keep you up to date as to what happens in the other European games in the Discord as I get through to deadline day again for us. But as things stand, I think we're in pretty good shape right now, provided they don't balls it up in the second leg against Aberdeen. I reckon they get a draw. Please get a draw. Anyway, thank you for joining me, friends. I will see you lovely people on Thursday. If you haven't checked out the space video, do. I've got more stuff coming up very soon. So yeah, hold your gun, capybara.